Arrow, I need your help with this court case.
Okay, I'm all ears.
I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. Look at these papers. They're a mess.
Well, what do you have so far?
I have no evidence of this Stefano guy. I can't prove he's innocent, but I can't prove that he's guilty because I don't have the evidence that he even exists.
Wow. Well, I can say I know Kool-Aid did it because I saw him.
I believe you. We just don't have any evidence of it.
I think that's Blu-ray.
Oh, I remembered I actually have to head down to the police station.
Hi, Arrow. Oh, it's you.
Yeah, Arrow's in his room. Can't talk now. I gotta go down to the police station.
Okay. So how are things going, buddy?
Not great. We have an arsonist on the loose and nobody even believes us.
Let me guess. Linnea has no idea what she's doing, does she?
No. But she still makes a better lawyer than me, 'cause apparently I'm too biased. Lydia's convinced that Stefano isn't even real.
Is she out of her mind?
That's what I thought.
So what's going on?
This is Tyler. He's defending Kool-Aid in the court case, and he has a few words to say to you. Oh yeah! Stefano is going down!
Okay, if Stefano is even real, I want you to bring him out here because I don't think he's real. I did my research and I couldn't find a Stefano, only Steve.
Alright then, Hector. Bring Stefano out here.
Well, here he is.
My name is not Stefano. Why have you guys been calling me that?
I knew it. So you're Steve.
Yes! If you're the real Steve, then why were you at your house earlier this evening instead of in your cell? I was here all evening. I never left my cell.
We'll see about that. Brandon, go check the security cameras.
On it. He's right. There's two Steves?
Unless.
One is an imposter.
Alright, thanks for letting us stay the night, but we gotta head back to Gateway.
You need a ride from your favorite camel?
No thanks.
Wait, before you go, can you check the mail?
Sure. Wow. Guys, there's a court case happening in Westport about an arson investigation in San Ricardo.
Doesn't Arrow live there?
Oh yeah, he does.
Yeah, I did indeed see it on the news last night.
I actually saw Kool-Aid burn down someone's house on that same day we did the Mr. Feast challenge. I don't know whose house it was though.
Wait! This is a perfect opportunity to prove that Steve is innocent, and we can finally be recognized as useful in society for once.
Yeah, I'm tired of having to hide away from everybody.
If you'll excuse us, we're headed out to Westport.
I mean, Westport is pretty far away.
Alright, fine. You can give me and Gary a ride to Westport.
Order in the court. Stefano Soda, you are being accused of committing arson. How do you plead?
Not guilty. Also, my name isn't Stefano. I'm Steve.
Order. Kool-Aid Glass, you are also being accused of committing arson. How do you plead? Not guilty at all. You are also being accused of stealing this man's dog. How do you plead? Not guilty because this moron never signed the papers to officially adopt him.
You stole from me and then you threw him out of a ship!
Order. Linnea Cobalos, you're defending Stefano. Plead with your opening statement.
Well, Your Honor, Steve and Arrow have been great friends for years now, so it wouldn't make sense for Steve to just burn his house down. Also, he's right. We've confirmed that this isn't Stefano. This is Steve, the real Steve. That Steve right over there is a fake.
Or am I?
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh dear.
Oh yeah!
Dude, you're late.
Oh no! What did I miss?
We have two Steves, apparently.
Anyways, I'm calling a breakfast break. Be back in 10. I'ma get a breakfast burrito.
Anyways.
Tyler Dixon, you're defending Kool-Aid. Plead with your opening statement.
Well, Your Honor, I don't need to say much, because this photo says it all.
That's photoshopped, and the police officers knew that, but they arrested him anyways.
Where's the Photoshop logo then?
This doesn't have a Photoshop logo on it. Oh no! Oh yeah! Take that! We exposed you, Steve!
Oh really? Or is that just the fake Steve that's sitting in the audience over there?
Oh no! Which one is the real daddy? They look too similar!
Kids, it's me. I adopted Gilbert over here for us.
Wait, isn't that Edo's dog?
Yes, that is him, and his name is...
Silence!
He'll never let me talk.
She has a point. You've been acting really suspicious last night, Steve.
Honey, it's me. You gotta believe me.
Yeah, oh so the cops are lying. They knew Steve didn't do anything.
Or perhaps maybe they were blackmailed by Kool-Aid.
Yeah, and by the way, what were you discussing with those officers in the parking lot outside the 11-7 right before they detained Steve?
None of your business, you idiot.
Yeah, you can't ask that.
That seems suspicious.
Either way, they still had no right to put him in handcuffs when they had no evidence that Steve did it.
What about it, genius?
These cops are clearly corrupt.
But it wasn't their fault. They're the good guys. It's all Kool-Aid's fault.
Oh no!
Oh, yeah!
Hey, that's my line! Hey, look, it's the Morocco guy you two used to work with.
You threw me out of a building and broke my finger.
Gary, calm down.
Silence! What are you three idiots doing here anyways?
We've come to tell the truth and nothing but the truth.
First of all, sit down, and second of all, shut up!
Oh, I don't think so.
Maybe we should just do as he says. He has a gavel.
Your Honor, I know Arrow might not be the sharpest tool in the shed.
Hey,
But I think we should hear him out. He's been friends with Steve for years, he knows him well enough, and he's also the victim who had his house destroyed to begin with. If you don't want me to talk, that's fine, but at least let Arrow talk. I can tell he's been waiting for a while.
Alright, fine, let him speak.
look, I don't want to be that guy who guilt trips everybody into agreeing with me, but if I have to make a sob story, I'm gonna make a sob story. Anything to save my friends. It's been a rough time for me lately. I've been getting upset with Kool-Aid. We've been getting into so many fights constantly. And we even got kicked out of a Mr. Feast challenge once. But one evening, the same evening of the Mr. Feast challenge, I felt bummed out because of getting kicked out. But at least I had my dog, Ben, right there by my side to cheer me up. And the moment that he took him from me, that's when I was like, okay, you have officially carried it too far, buddy. And if he's heartless enough to steal a dog from a man, I see no reason why he would not burn my house to the ground.
Wait, something's not adding up here. If Kool-Aid kidnapped your dog, why is Steve in the audience? Have him right now.
Well, I was saving him from Kool-Aid.
So that is Ben.
Well, I gotta take this call. I'll be outside.
Hello?
Sir, we have done it. We have officially reached Candy's stand.
and we're on the search for Sector 15. But the dusty air from the radiation makes it really hard to find. That's cool and all, Vlad. But as for the court case, well, Steve's wife may or may not be questioning my presence. I'm kinda in a pickle here. Sorry, got to go. Hagenstein's soldiers just stole some of our stolen territory. Well, this sucks.
This concludes today's trial. We'll pick up where we left off tomorrow. Court dismissed.
You guys are gonna love this restaurant.
Nice! I'm thinking about getting the gyro platter.
It's euro.
No, I'm paying in dollars.
No, you're saying it wrong.
It's gyro!
Euro.
Gyro!
It's euro.
That's right, Arrow. It's Euro.
Oh.
Told ya.
Nope. That was a good gyro. Anyways, what are y'all's thoughts on the court case so far?
The cops are clearly corrupt. They had no reason to arrest Steve.
But it wasn't their fault. They were blackmailed by Kool-Aid.
I know. But it's their job to arrest him. They know it's wrong.
But still, how does that make them corrupt? Why do you feel so strongly about this?
Because they did the same thing to my mother.
Oh.
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Awkward.
I'm gonna go back home and hit the hay.
Well, I'm gonna go look for Blu-ray. Bill's on you, by the way. Blu-ray! Blu-ray! Where'd you run off to, buddy? Oh, there you are. What's wrong, buddy?
It's nothing. Don't worry. Let's just discuss the court case.
Okay, well... And anyways, I thought about going back to my old house, where the crime scene happened to begin with. Maybe we could find traces of Kool-Aid powder to prove that Kool-Aid did it!
That doesn't sound like a bad idea. I'm all ears for it.
My aeromobile is low on fuel from the chase last night. You think you can give me a ride?
I got you, mate.
Thankfully, I saved the camera footage from Arrow's house that shows Kool-Aid burning it down. This was the last bit of footage from the hidden camera.
We're gonna have to show this to the judge.
That's the problem. If we turn this footage in, we'll be admitting to illegal surveillance of our friend.
But it's not even our fault. Besides, Miguel worked with us in the office before. If we turn ourselves in, Miguel would have to as well.
We've known him. We've worked with him and Candy in the security office for years. He never holds himself accountable, only others. He has zero sense of fairness, and it doesn't make sense that he would even be the judge.
What about it?
He could easily use his authority to his advantage, just to only get us in trouble, but not him. It's best we stay low and just keep this footage hidden.
I know Arrow is our friend, and we're secretly trying to protect him. But if we want to be true to him and save Steve, we've got to take the chance. We should turn ourselves in.
Nah, we're out here striving in the West. We came here to run away. This will ruin our reputation, then we'll have to make another refuge, risk getting attacked again, and then where would we even go?
You're my older sister. You've helped me get through rough times all my life. But think about Steve for a second. He'll go to prison for a long time if we don't speak up. How do you think his children will feel?
So, Blu-ray, you seem to have some beef with Lydia.
Well, I wouldn't say beef, it's something else.
Oh.
Remember in the Mr. Feast challenge where I told you that Kool-Aid burned down my house and killed my father?
Yeah?
He also framed my mother for the crimes. He told this to the police. They arrested her without any veiled reasoning. And that was the same two police officers, Hector and Brandon. I was a teenager when it all happened, and my mother has been in prison ever since. I know I haven't been nice to Linnea, perhaps dismissive and tense around her, but she really reminds me a lot of my mother.
Oh. Well, I'm sorry.
My parents were always willing to help others in the world. My dad was a bookworm. He also educated himself about the art and science of this world we live in. My mother was his main motivation. She believed in him when no one else did. My dad really inspired me. He's the reason I started to also help out those families in need. like helping the homeless with my foodinator. And my mother was helpful to me too. One day she built a shield for me to help out. It was the only memory I've had of her that I still have to this very day. But today, I have it saved with me in my lab house. That's why Lydia reminds me of her. She's a smart woman, very stoic. I just don't want anything bad to happen to the two of you.
And this is it. Jackpot!
What is it?
It's Kool-Aid powder. You're a nerd, right? Use your sciencey stuff to do some testing on this powder on the car ride back to Westport. And don't worry, I'll drive. I can maybe run some DNA tests on it. Let's go!
Order in the court. Let's start where we left off.
Your Honor, we have Kool-Aid DNA! Not yet, Arrow.
Your Honor, I have a question about Steve. Steve, you claimed that you live in Greenville and that you headed back home after the Mr. Feast challenge. That was my plan. Greenville is on the East Coast, so what were you doing in Westport the next day?
Well, Steve and his family were going on a road trip across the country, and Steve made plans to stop by in San Ricardo to meet with his old friend Arrow. Conveniently, famous celebrity Mr. Feast was hosting a challenge video in San Ricardo that same day, and Steve decided to sign up for the challenge at the last minute.
Those are all lies.
Let her cook, man.
And in the end, Steve won the money. At that moment, his kids were getting homesick from the long road trip, but he had to stop and get gas, and the nearest gas station based on his coordinates was in Westport, where he was detained.
Wait, but Claire mentioned that she and Steve donated half that money to charity. How is that possible in that time span of events? I dropped the money off in a charity in Westport, right next to the city's Bank of Imperia. The charity building even currently has a sign outside, thanking all of those who made donations. Don't believe me? Here's a picture. Objection, Your Honor. Take a look at this camera footage I have right outside my 11-7. I burned down Arrow's house.
I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. The footage has convinced me. Steve, for the crime of committing arson, assault of a police officer, and identity theft, we are sentencing you to 15 years in the Barber State Prison. Any objections before I bang the gavel?
Your Honor, wait!
What is it now?
We have something you might want to see. Does this bring the truth to light for you?
What about my CGI clip I put together for Tyler?
What?
Nothing. You know what?
You guys are so dumb. I'm not Steve.
Dr. Bob.
Indeed. You're going away for a long time, buddy.
Wait, Doctor, that wasn't part of the plan.
Too bad, so sad. I am the mastermind of manipulation, after all.
Traitor!
You're welcome.
Oh no, this ain't good.
Who's that?
That's Dr. Bob Arrow, the infamous doctor who did horrible things to his patients. He's been hiding underground ever since. Well, that was unexpected.
Forget it. The footage is real. Felicia and Gary are telling the truth. Steve is innocent. Kool-Aid is guilty. He stole Arrow's dog, and then Bob stole him from Kool-Aid while pretending to be Steve. I'm out of here.
Hey, stop leaving. You guys are really gonna believe some stupid pointy-headed freak over this brother of a celebrity? Kool-Aid Glass, is this true? Did you burn down Edo's house? Yes. Kool-Aid Glass, for the crime of committing arson, assault, animal abuse, kidnapping, and lying to the police officers, I sentence you to 15 years in Barber State Prison. This is not over. Do you hear me, Arrow? This is not over.
We won! Come here, man! It's so great to have you back! We love you, Daddy!
Hey, Felicia. Thank you. Your Honor, We're ready.
Yay, we won!
We agreed to turn ourselves in.
Oh. We did good, team. We did good.
We couldn't have done it without Lydia's leadership.
Or Arrow's motivation.
Or Blu-ray's nerdiness.
Okay, I'm not that
Nerd.
very mature, Arrow.
Bring it in, bud.
I call a toast to Lydia for being our new addition to the team.
To Lydia.
Okay, calm down, ladies.
Most importantly, I'm proud to have Ben back with us, once and for all. Welcome home, Ben.
We also should thank Arrow's friends Felicia and Gary for their contribution at the very last second.
Wait a second. Why did they even have cameras inside gas to begin with?
Huh? Breaking news, Kool-Aid Glass has been arrested and charged with arson, kidnapping, animal abuse, and lying to police officers. He is currently serving 15 years in Barbera State Prison. Also, the infamous Dr. Bob has finally been locked up after hiding from the police for 20 years. Listen, I'm being set up by the president of Wichita, Dr. Pepper! In other news, the three heroes who saved Steve Soda from false imprisonment at the very last second have apparently turned themselves in for an unknown crime. They are currently serving 2 weeks in Yankton State Jail. Well, there goes another one of my clones. I wonder what Vlad is up to. Boss, we're tired. Can we have a break?
No, keep digging until you reach Sector 15.
Why are we doing this anyway?
They have something I want.